Hey everybody, welcome back to another installment of Universe Jarvis. It's been a while, but I actually have something special for you guys. So been wanting to do this for a while, but I had to wait for all of the items to arrive, which they did as of I think maybe Thursday. So here I am. So anybody that's watched my channel, you guys know that I tend to like to shop, that I like to collect things that are related to shopping, so on and so forth. So I've been on a Crocs kick for a little while now, and I'll actually do probably a full video with all of my Crocs collection. But this is, I already spoiled it I guess in a way, it's Crocs. So it's a special collab that they did with a really great anime. So I'm going to pull one of the boxes out, and you guys will probably know what it is, even though it already has it on there. But Demon Slayer. So Crocs decided that they were going to do a Demon Slayer drop with the four main characters. I'll get a little bit closer so you can see. You got Zenitsu, Nezuko, Tanjiro, and then Inosuke. So they did a Croc for each one of these characters, and it's pretty awesome. So they went on sale, I want to say it was probably about maybe 2 weeks ago, two and a half weeks ago. And I weren't able to get his initially, so I had to find him from somewhere else. But the place that I found him from also had Zenitsu, so it worked out. So Crocs initially had these three, but they didn't have Zenitsu, so apparently Zenitsu was exclusive to Foot Locker. Same as, well, I mean, he was there as well. So let's go ahead and jump in. I don't know which pair this is that I have right here. I think these are the Nezuko ones, but let's get into the box. And it's really cool how they did the box. So they did the different patterns. So you've got Tanjiro, Nezuko, Zenitsu, and then you've got Inosuke kind of with a chevron. So let's take it out and let's see what we got. Yeah, these are the Nezuko ones right here. So they did the Nezuko as a classic Croc. That's the standard Croc you get, and it's got her pattern on the top. So in that nice pink. They're actually expressives, that's what the box says. So it's brown on the bottom. And I never really even noticed this. So Crocs is actually in Boulder, Colorado. So I ended up getting these in a men's 9. These tend to run kind of big. Although I felt like these might have been a little bit narrow. But it's got a lot of, this is the thing that she usually has in her mouth. You know, they did a nice job doing little accents and stuff. So you've got one gibbet on these, and that's her scarf. And then on the right shoe, same pattern, but they did the little wooden box that she stays in because she couldn't be in sunlight, at least not in the first half. So that's the Nezuko one. So they did the Nezuko in a classic. Low CD, so I'm going to try to put these back in here neatly, and I've got to make room in my closet, which I'll have to show you guys my closet. It's a lot going on. Alright, so that's the Nezuko one. Let's go ahead, since I'm doing her, I know what's in this one, so let's open this up. So this is the Tanjiro one here. So they did the Tanjiro one in an Echo, and this is actually my first pair of Echo Crocs. I didn't really like the fit of them, and I've tried, but these aren't too bad. I think I did these in, this is a 9. I think that was kind of the common theme. So you got a couple of gibbets in there. So you got the cat there. That's the symbol that is on all of their uniforms. I actually forget right now what that means. And let's look at the second one, because I've really only seen... So you got the box on there again that Nezuko stays in. I think this is the hilt of the sword that he uses, if I'm not mistaken. And they did some kind of cool accents there on the back as well. And you saw the inside of the footbed. It's got Demon Slayer and it's white. And this also kind of has that brown thing going on. But it's got the classic check pattern for Tanjiro's, not robe that he wears, his kimono that he wears. So these are actually kind of cool. I'm kind of excited to get to wear them. It's going to be pretty fun. And they're different. Crocs have been doing a lot of this lately. They've been doing a lot of these little collabs with different things, coming out with special ones. So I think it's really cool that they've started doing anime ones. So this one, I guess we'll figure out which one this one is. I think I know what these ones are. So here's these. Let's get a little bit closer so you can see. Now these are the Inosuke ones. Now these ones were extremely popular. And they did the Inosuke as well as the Zenitsu ones. They did them in the all-terrain Croc. So the all-terrain Croc's a little bit different. The bottom's going to be a little bit different on it. And then the back, so when you go into sports mode, you can adjust this. And I hardly ever really use sports mode. I usually have it like that most of the time when I'm wearing my all-terrain Crocs. But Kind of the same thing. There's that pattern that I showed you on the box, which is really cool. It's kind of a nice chevron symbol that's on the uniforms. This, because he wears that boar mask all the time, it kind of has those classic expressions. But then this, they did a nice little fur tuft around the front, because if you've watched the show, you know he wears the boar's head mask, he's got his two swords, and then he's got kind of the fur that he wears over the pants that he has on. And then they did a nice little animal print situation right here. Let's look at the second one. They didn't put a lot of digits in these, they just kind of put a couple. And so this is pretty cool. These are his swords that he carries, because he does beast breathing. So these are nice. They're navy on the bottom. And you got that little fur. Now these were actually the more popular out of all of them. These actually sold out. So I was actually kind of shocked that I was able to honestly find these, because they sold out almost immediately. They don't even have them on the Crocs website anymore. They're gone, but you can still get them. And I saw a bunch of people were buying them out and, of course, reselling them for twice of what they're worth. Now, I'm trying to remember the prices. I think the Tanjiro ones, I think, were $85. I want to say the Nezuko ones were $60 maybe. And these all-terrain ones were like $65 or $70, something like that. Let's see. And then this is the last one. So this is going to be Zenitsu. You can see its pattern right there. So these are kind of yellow. They did a lot of brown with these, but I guess that kind of just went back to the characters maybe. Here's the Zenitsu ones. So it's got his pattern. This is actually on his kimono and everything like that. So that's where the pattern came from. It's not completely random. And a lot of the different textures and accents that he would have. Same symbol. You've got the little bird on there. And these are kind of a fun yellow-orange situation. And then the hilt of his sword as well. So I see with like Tanjiro and him, they did the hilts of their swords, which I think is kind of interesting. This is actually, I've never really seen his hilt that up close. It's actually kind of nice. It's giving me like it's a sun or something like that. So that's all of them. So I'm going to put you guys on the tour through my closet here at some point and pull out these collections. But like I said, I've been on my Crocs game lately. That's what it's been about, because they're super comfy. And I actually got a kind of cool pair that I've been wearing around. So that's all I got for this one. If you haven't before, please feel free to watch all the rest of my videos. If this is your first time tuning in, leave comments below. I love chatting with you guys. I know I haven't had a lot of content up, but as I always say, still trying to figure things out. I'm glad I could share this with you, and I'm excited to do my next video. Thanks for tuning in. Until next time, Universe Jarvis out.